Hi, Whiskers, Char. Sorry about that. But hi, hello. Welcome to more of Off, the RPG that I was playing yesterday. This is a rare Tuesday stream. I don't usually ever do these, but with a little bit of the change of scheduling that Cat's had, I guess I could just do it for, if it happens to roll around. But yeah, hi. How are you doing today, Whiskers? How are you doing, you two, whenever you do see this? As a reminder, I'm playing this game as preparation for whenever the remake comes out, which I'm super excited for. But we're also gonna be playing more of the game, LSD later. So if you like the weird and wacky, today is definitely the day to be watching that. Oh, you got D&D stuff in about an hour? Man, I've always wanted to play D&D. It always looks like such a fun, game to play, but, I don't know how to get into it at all. I'm also not good at thinking on the fly, for a lot of the stuff that happens in D&D. Let's see here. What was the last thing we were doing? We got through the puzzle that was down here with the posters. And I think we're going to see, Dedan, I believe. Let me work. I gotta remember the voices I did for these characters as well. Oh, alright. I wasn't expecting to just jump into a fight immediately. Your advice is to be very hands-on with D&D. No D&D Beyond, is that what you're trying to tell me? Do everything with a pencil and paper? What do you mean? I've always been... I've always been curious about D&D, and a lot of people I know play D&D, I just don't know, what to do. Yeah, I've never been ill. Call Padello? Oh, I know where, okay. Right, this part. You're very Honda with D&Ds. Nuts. Tell me, listeners, how happy are you to have so many emotes on my meme channel? I'm swimming through the meat. Alright, so 1-4. Dude, I need to be writing these down. Let me get my handy dandy notepad again. So we got... Oh, right, I forgot. When I click off the game, all the sounds continue, but not the visuals, so I'm sorry for that. 1-4, 2-9. You feel asking for royalties at this point? How would I even give you royalties? Isn't exposure enough royalties? 3 is 8. 4 is 2. Oh. These are called troquantries. Aquatic ghoul with a radiant smile. Light weakness to plastics. Exposure to the trip to the county jail soon now. How about I just give you a hug instead? How about that? I don't want to be burnt. If you don't want to be burnt, then don't fight me. It's sensible. It's not my fault that you make such meme-worthy images. In that I can capitalize on it by making it more permanent. Well, damn. The Padello has been summoned. Once again, I don't know how to do raffles for RPGs with bosses that are infrequent like in this game. Oh, what'd you get? An Alakazam. I don't want to be a phantom. So what's the D&D campaign about, if you don't mind me asking? Also, has your group ever thought about doing the similar thing that, like, I guess a lot of other D&D groups do, where they, like, stream or, like, broadcast their sessions? What's happening to me? We'll get back to this. This is a fairly easy puzzle. I want the chest that's down here. We're not productive enough anymore. Swing and a hit. There we go. If I'm not working, then who will? I'm gonna be surprised if I'm able to get the cat's voice done properly. We'll have to see. All right, so 5 is 6. They try to trick you on this side by having the numbers reversed. Exactly, 5 is 6 and 6 is 5. Oh wait, can I go around this? Right. All right. Maybe I'm wrong. Which means that that 6 is 5 and whatever. I'll just do it the other way. So 5 is 6 and 6 is 5. Wait. Whatever. 7 to 9 and 8 to clear. Oh, what? I don't need to save. Let me make sure on that, because those were... Yeah, so those are white to black. Well, it's Pathfinder. It's like D&D. Say D&D. Wait, what? Well, it's Pathfinder. It's like D&D, but you just say D&D since people can relate to it better. As for the story, you're investigating the returning rune lords, very old leaders of an ancient kingdom that use sin magic to power themselves. We're at this point looking for the puppet master who is causing them to come back to life. Just make sure not to activate your sin devil trigger, alright? Who knows what kind of hell can be unleashed from that. Okay, so they were white to black. I thought they were black to white. Honestly, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this fight. Okay, I couldn't remember if I could go down there or not. Oh well. How many sessions does it usually take to finish out a story, though? I mean, I guess it depends on how long you want it to go, or if everyone ends up passing away. All right, so we got 4, 9, 8, 2, 6, 5, 9, clear. And that should be the, I think, the door at the beginning. You ever just swim through meat, by the way? This is what it sounds like. Oh, I just now noticed it's actually raining in the battlefield itself. I don't think I ever realized that. With the big adventure, which is 6 books ranging from level 1 to 20, about 2 years maybe. Wow. So you gotta really like the people you're playing with. Oh yeah. Jeez. Oh god, what is it I did? I wish you a good day, dear omnipresent companion. Soon you will have been able to admire all the scarlet and ultramarine landscapes of the zone. You seem distraught by the unique architecture of this place. If such is truly the case, you should learn how to concentrate, so as to be mistaken no more in your choice of opportunities proposed to you at every corner of this maze. Yeah, you got the full art Snorlax. Nice. I think it's the first full art card that we've had since I added them. Next time, linger and ponder a little longer before traversing one of these trap doors, you young drunkard. Okay, yeah, same thing. I love that this is essentially just the Lost Woods from Ocarina of Time. Alright, that was easy. Okay. Save the game through the puzzle. Oh yeah, I think this is where we fight Dadan, however you want to call his name. Dadan. Are you certain that you want to pass through this gate? Not really, but I kind of had to fight Dadan anyway. The poor cusser, him. You, by the Queen's 1,000 faces. Are you crazy or just completely idiotic? What part of "I'm going to kill you" wasn't clear to you? I'm here to eliminate you. You're insane. I am the guardian of Zone 1. It is nothing without me. What mental illness enables this blind faith hiding the obvious from your eyes? I'm the one who's going to purify the world. And you're the past that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. You will taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'm going to cut your face to remove that insufferable smile. So yeah, here we have the first boss battle. They turned down my audio a little bit. Alright, so this is Dadan, the Royal Guardian of Zone 1. He's the first boss. Thanks for telling me that. And you don't know what any of his stats are, so it's kind of like pointless to let's see here. Inflicting poison. Oh right, he's just attacking normally because of an effect he has on him. Yeah, he has Furious on him, which makes him essentially attack automatically. Wait, what? I don't know how long that effect lasts, or if it ever really goes away. Oh, okay, there it goes. Ooh. I still need to heal more. Sometimes it helps to actually pay attention that some things do spawn on the screen during the boss battles. Thankfully, this first boss fight really isn't anything too bad. Did I get poisoned again? I think I still didn't get it. Let me heal again. You can attack the speech bubble. You also heal Alpha. Oh, I have Furious again. Proc, great. Let's see here. We'll use the luck ticket on Batter. Give him some more health again. Oh, I didn't realize he was already cured. Wow, okay. I thought Furious lasted more turns. You're being a warrior. You're just being your Pathfinder character. Assuming that's what you are. You're just doubling up on warrior, alright. Congratulations, you're only a warrior today. Oh, now he's asleep, huh? Moderate amount of CP. Try to get a couple of heals before I use the Silver Flesh for the Batter. Your goal so far that if I remember correctly from this game, is to just essentially just constantly using competencies. Unless you're like fighting like normal ads, in which case you just want to be using attacks. I mean, I did tell you kind of that idea earlier, but still. All right, so we beat our first boss. So I think what I'll do is I'll do 10K raffles for bosses. That's just a 0K. All right, hold on. Hold on. I somehow missed hitting the number 1. All right, there we go. But yeah, first boss down. May you recommend a shotgun? Sadly, I don't get a gun in this game. I got the cancer card though. Leveled up, I got the Furious Home Run, and Alpha leveled up as well. Is this a joke? I lost. Ooh. Lost? You're defeated, Adan, guardian of the first zone. This land is now pure. You know what that means? Well, I like to save. Not particularly. Hello, child. That didn't start well. Oh my god, that didn't start well. Alright. So now we have access to Zone 2. Due to the, wait. It's due to the card that we got, but I guess you can't really see the card, can you? That's a shame. But also, you get a full heal after you finish boss fight, so you don't have to really worry about it immediately after. This lowers, right? Yeah, lowers attack. Alright, so now that we've beat the dam, we're supposed to move on to Zone 2, but we can also still go back to the previous zones. And this is what Zone 1 looks like now. That's been cleansed. An inspiration has been found. As you can see, it's like devoid of color and everything like that. Now they're whispering from the I don't remember what it's called, what the essentially the void is now here. Also, we now have new enemies. And this is the Secretary. Diabolical humanoid spirit. Light weakness against plastic. It also has 800 HP. I will inform you that if you do play this game, you're not supposed to come back here like this. It did one attack to me and did over 100 damage. You're supposed to come back here later. But yeah, now all the people are gone. The land's destroyed now. Like creepier, you know? You got a new Bulbasaur? A new record Bulbasaur? But if you enjoy beating up large babies, the zone is right for you. Exactly. What more could you ever want than beating up very large babies? Even the mines are, you know, desaturated. But also now this chest is here. A fortune ticket. What could that do? Recovers a large amount of HP. I don't know if the item I'm looking for is in this zone or not, but there is a specific item I'm looking for. Oh, now we have 2 babies. These kind of like almost horror niche RPGs are the RPGs that I enjoy the most. Just because like how wacky and like weird they are. Off obviously being like one of the ones I enjoy the most. Like the game LSD is really fun, but that's not an RPG, but it's just a weird and wacky game. Converted string has been acquired. Oh, I'm poisoned. I don't think I have a heal yet, do I? No. I guess you're just going to keep having to take... I guess you just got to keep taking damage for a little bit because I don't have... I have like two stat stack heals that I don't want to use yet. But I might just use it. Poison's really a really detrimental effect in this game. Oh, actually, let me... What does this do? Special attack inflicting poison. Oh, average impact, converted string. I would say that, like, games like Omori are kind of also a little bit weird and wacky in the way that they play. But I feel like Omori is, like, definitely more well known than this game is.
Hello. I once tried to open up a boomerang store, but I had to close down because I kept getting returns kappa.
Hi, Spy. How are you doing today? And thank you for the 1 bit. Oh, also, speaking of the 1 bit extra reminded me, while we were offline, we got 2 more followers of Durger11 and Professional Chase 4. So thank you both for also following. Also, sorry about the ad that's probably just showed up. How are you doing today, Spy? If you can hear me. Man, I pushed that in the wrong spot. Oh, I don't have time for you. Two jokers have been found. Anyway, I need to reset these rocks. I once again do not have time for you. By the way, the voices are saying stuff, if you care to listen to them. There we go. Oh, sorry, it was called the nothingness. It looks like you're streaming. Would you like some help? No, Clippy, I would not like some help. Is there anything down here? No. I just realized the reflection. Oh, sorry, there's not reflection. I forgot I'm streaming and I have the screen overlaid. Let's say, why is it not mirroring? I can't have the I can't play the game without having the screen up overlaid. It was similar to like Metroid Prime. So what were the numbers? It was 10, 258, and this is assuming the elevator still works. 10, 258, and 258, or 2584, I believe. Okay, save second base, which I think is just a better heal. 2 pieces of golden flesh have been found. Doesn't seem to work. Yeah, I didn't think so. These dang babies, man. Let's see, if you just ever want to get your frustrations out on what looks like alien babies or like villager babies from Minecraft, this is your game. You two can swing a bat and fling rings of power at babies. Oh, I noticed that the baby got poisoned. Fortune ticket, alpha hit level 8. You know, another game, now that everything's black and white, that made me think about like another game I should play is West of Loathing. That's not interesting. Ten eyes have been found. All right, so now we can't go over there. Oh, look, we can still summon a Padella. I think there's like a, I don't know if there's actually like a, like if you could remember the path to like the Dan's office, I wonder if there's something at the end of it. Batter's muted, so he can't use any of his competence. I will say, remembering the order in which to take the path to Dan's office. I don't like, I don't think it's possible because as soon as you leave out that door, it sends you back. That whisper in the back of the distance, like Navi's, hey, listen. There's something with that one right there. Four pieces of Abaddon's meat. Oh god, 3 babies? Guys, I don't know if I can handle 3 babies. You know, if this is something I could do with the, like the platform or the community that I have on Twitch, like where I could just play like a bunch of these weird, like, odd games to like raise like awareness to their existence, I mean, that'd be a pretty cool thing to do. Granted, at this point, I don't think this game is as niche as it was whenever I found it. There's an actual category for it on Twitch. All right, I don't want to fight 3 babies while Alpha is poisoned. All right, so we got a Monday and a grand finale. Yeah, this is the place I wanted to come to. Which, right, they don't show up here. Equipment that protects you from critical hits, which is what Monday's for. And then grand finales for something completely unrelated. But yeah. Right, you're just a bear heal. Yeah, it restores a lot of HP. I could have swore there was a way to look at. Oh, right. I was supposed to say, I could have swore there was a way to look at key items. I just didn't realize it was further down. Yeah, so inspiration is an offensive item usable in battle. So like it's like you throw it, it does damage. Kind of thing. Grand finale is a bizarre object associated with plastic. Which that doesn't come into play until later. So. I don't think there's anything to do in Zone 0 right now. Oh, wait, why is this already here? I'm ignoring. Why all is so distressing? I'm never hungry. Smiley face. Think of something beautiful really hard, and maybe you will see it tomorrow. Who are you? Like, for example, a beautiful day with a huge ducky. A very distressing one. What are you doing here? Let us not lose any time to useless introductions. Let's dance together, my dearest friend. Smiley face. Yeah, I did not realize. I can't run. I did not realize that I could come down here this early. yeah, so this is, how do you say her name? Sukra? Or, I call her, I think, Sugar. She also has 4 dummies. Delicious sugary candy. Yeah, I didn't realize that I could fight her this early. I'm just gonna let this auto because I can't win this fight. I just want to point that out. I mean, I guess in theory I could, but not whenever I'm taking 400 damage like that. Yeah, this is a boss that is essentially the game's like quote unquote super boss, even though later on in the game the boss isn't that bad. But hey, you get to actually see the fail state. I didn't realize that I could come here this early. You get a special fail music. Anyway, purification failed. Here, we'll do a rip and we'll do a raffle for it as well anyway. I didn't think I could fight her here. I thought I could just talk to her, not fight her. Alright. I did not think I could fight Sugar this early. Why do they let you fight Sugar so early? Is this code still the same? 448287, yeah. Hey, buddy. Why, yes, I am here as well. On the other hand, it's been a while since I've seen Pablo around here. Dying in this game is really a ripoff, yeah. Like the Band-Aid. Mollusk's meat cures poison, which could be helpful given the situation. We'll buy 5 of these. Herald's Bat, which is what we have equipped right now. The audacious symbol, which we don't need to with. Have better stuff on right now. Alright. Yeah, Koki's way in the lead. Alright, we're continuing with the actual story and not dying to Sugar. Ooh, look, everything's pink, guys. You like the color pink? Oh, whoops. I did it again. Welcome to Zone 2. Yes, gambling does pay off in the end. I just realized the chat is way off on the size. Hold on, let me fix that. Alright. Well, now it just doesn't look as clean, being that far down. I don't know. Whatever, I'll just leave it there. Yeah, welcome to Zone 2. The center, center's the library lower part. Lower part. There's an arrow painted on the wall. Yes, we should no longer lend any books to that man. He tears out the pages. It's almost dangerous. Yes, I'm going back upstairs. Hello, welcome to the library. I should point out that the upstairs floor is inaccessible because of the specters. There are phantoms inside this building? Yes. Why? I'm going to eliminate those impures. Destroy the specters, but, you know, you you could get hurt, and there's nothing up there. Only walls, shelves, stairs, and an old cat. A cat? I'm going to purify the floor. Okay. Don't make too much noise then, and the third floor is not really accessible. People have torn pages out of the books there. So I don't want people to go up there anymore. It could be dangerous. I'm doing nothing wrong. I like looking at the wall. You weren't even looking at the wall, you're just looking down, whatever. The mall is full of specters. It's terribly frightening. What? Alright, so if we go down, we go back to the library. If we go up, we go to the commercial area. Hey, Zachary. Buenos dias, dear Dante. What better place to shop than a shopping mall? Dude, my ears. Get one of those. I should get 2 of these, but I'm gonna get 1. The aura of fear. Color of pain and sadness. We'll get 1 of each. Actually, I just wrote. Hold on, let's get that. What is it? It's aura of fear, right? Hold on. All right, so let's get this upgrade on the damage. Okay, yeah, the color of sadness is stronger. Upgrade. It's the same. This is an upgrade. All right. And we'll save. So in case you are ever wondering why it is I'm going to have multiple different saves, it's due to the fact that I am going to be like in the event that I miss something, I can always just go back to save. But also I enjoyed just the boss fights anyway. So like sometimes I like to save before a boss just to fight the boss later on again anyway. I have no fear. I know how not to have fear anymore. I'm not afraid. Do you want to know how? If you're not scared to know, ask me. The page has taught me I am not afraid anymore now. Do you want to be free from fear? Give me 100 credits, I'll give you the page. Sure. Here, I'll give you the page. I no longer have the risk of getting a paper cut now. I will never fear again. There has to be a good reason. We can't get to the park? Maybe it's better that way. You have anything else to say? No. Just no longer scared of paper cuts. I give the man money to take away his fear. This is a large building. It's not easy to find your way back outside. Everything looks the same. Well, conveniently, I know the way around the areas anyway, so. Whoop. You live in Bismarck? It's strange that you're not wearing a tie. I'm wearing a baseball cap and I have a baseball bat. Like, why would I be having a tie? These barriers prevent people from falling into the plastic. They're even made of rubber so you don't hurt yourself. It's good. I mean, you can still hurt yourself in plastic. Residential areas for residents only. Imagine the panic if intruders ever sneaked into our homes. What are you fishing up now? Whiskeys. See, now why is it so high up? Hold on, fish again. I think I know what's happening. I think it's because I'm moving everything. It's because I'm moving everything and not just the chat specifically. Oh, okay. Alright, that should be better then. Barracuda. I prefer the fake books. You can't damage them. This book is titled Explanations. Read. Alright, the index, the introduction to Christian in the modern world, the guardians, the queen and her son, the four zones, and zero, the toad king and the merchant, appendix, glossary, and author's notes. Oh, can I not turn the pages on this? Okay. The book is titled Written by E.S. This is in French. The title of the book is unreadable. Alright, that is a flower. Tales and Legends. The Toad King. A long time ago, there lived an evil king with continents so repulsive he was called the Toad King. One beautiful day, a masked man presented himself at the sovereign court and spoke these words. Good day, O evil monarch. Leave and return peace to thy people, or taste mine blade and perish at its end. King responded, I am the king, and thou art my subjects. Thou art not to oppose mine will. Thus the masked man banished his, what does it say? Epi? And killed the king. The end. Don't turn the pages, it makes too much noise. Okay. This book is titled Bismarck. Well, obviously I can't read this. The Up Children Down? Okay. This is called the Cardinal Points. Why is it upside down? Here, can I... Hold on, to make this easier on everyone, can I completely flip this? I can. It is not necessary to know the cardinal points in the pink fortress, as there are big arrows showing the directions painted on the walls of the library. See the next page for the four symbols and their respective cardinal points. I mean, that just makes sense. It's the same directions as it normally would be. No matter what way I hold the book, it stays upside down. Not for me. There's no title on the cover. I have run out of energy. There was a page on the book on the wall. Read the page. All right, so this is the 3 of what clubs? You already have a page, you only carry one at a time. Can I see the page I'm holding? I don't remember. Page 33. It is the 8 of Hearts. There's a book with a page missing. Read the book. As the Ace of Spades. Four diamonds. Oh look, it's the ghosts that are upside down because they probably read the one book. These are upside down specters, inverted ectoplasmic incarnation. They have a light resistance to smoke. I mean, as I was saying before, a lot of the times you don't even need to worry about the combat in the game, you just let it auto. Even though it does use CP, the hard battles are kind of telegraphed ahead of time, minus sugar. This is the Queen of Spades. All right, the 2. 2 of clubs. Let me just insert the page I have there. This is the 7 of hearts. Okay. Oh, it has the same. No, it's actually less. All right. All right, what is this page again? The Queen. Yummy sharks. 5 of diamonds. Have we found a diamond book yet? I can't remember if this puzzle is like just putting them in like ascending numerical order or if it has something to do with the suits. I'm absolutely going to say I can't remember a lot to this game. Wait. I had the 8 of hearts on me? I guess I did. Alright, 5 of diamonds. Well, didn't use in about 20 minutes, so I gotta go. I have fun with the rest of the stream, don't you? Thank you, Whiskers. I hope you have fun with D&D. Or Pathfinder. Have fun with your emotes. Make sure to tell your friends how you pond a streamer to have 3 of your emotes. Yeah, have fun. I'll be here if you if it ever runs short. All right, 4 diamonds. I have the 5 of diamonds, correct? Yes. Okay, that's correct. The ace, which in theory would be followed up by the 2, but rather than the queen. But I guess I could just put it in there and see if it works. It might be more matching the suits than matching the numerical order. Insert it. You need to grab this one I put in the book. Yeah, I think it's that 5 of hearts, right? Sorry, 8 of hearts. Yeah, 7 followed by the 8 of hearts. Now, with any luck, this should finish up the puzzle. Yeah, everything's in order. Oh, right, you fixed the books, and he's like, oh, you fixed it. Oh my god, you fixed it. I guess I'll allow you to go up. I put the books back in order. Really? That's good. I'll let you go further up then. That's great. The 3rd floor is now accessible, but only for you. Thank you, buddy. See, being a librarian isn't always a bad thing. Especially when pages are being ripped out of books. Oh, hey, it's the cat. Oh, it's a different cat. Who are you? What is that? You're not the judge. The judge? No, that is not my name. My name is Japhet, or Japhet. I'm the creator of the city. I am also the one who leads the phantoms, the royal insurance of my vengeance. You're the leader of the specters? Precisely. They are my arms, sent to me by the queen to restore justice to the zone. You must have been quite ardent to have set foot on the stairs of this library. I recognize in you a certain courage, an exceptional trait in this fear-riddled place. However, my vengeance will not leave anyone unpunished. Therefore, you shall be the first to succumb to the blast of my ectoplasmic army. There is no need for specters yet to eliminate you, you ridiculous sport, pantaloon-clad puppet. I will finally get a taste of payback. The Royal Garden of Zone 2. The second boss? Actually, I can auto this. For now, anyway. Abaddon's meat received. Pitiful fool. It is not yet my time for me to reveal my true nature, but know that you will soon get what you deserve, you insufferable buffoon. Hey, we got our add-on Omega, which I need to immediately equip with upgrades. Which one are you? You are the son. So the father, the son. I don't know what the third one could be. Also, another thing of being conveniently leveled. Do you already have one? You have inverse perspective, cures blindness and muteness, optimized blur to attack with a random impact, and then overdone perspective to cure poison and sleep. So they are our not healer class, but our cleansing class. I don't know if there's any chests in here. I don't know why they put a save before this fight. It's not that hard of a fight. Oh, what's the receptionist have to say about the cat? Are you alright? You didn't get hurt up there. I saw a cat. It's waiting in front of the southern entrance. Hey, Judge. Salutations, dear immaculate comrade. Is your journey unfolding under optimal conditions? These premises are less humid than the preceding ones. I must admit that I am very pleased about that. The feline race is not very fond of rain. I have heard from an old friend that the shopping mall in the north of the city has fallen prey to ectoplasmic assaults. Perhaps it would be wise for you to make your way there and illuminate the place with your purifying light. Nice, it's the same thing. You know, you want to make sure you proceed properly with a you know, quest lines that you make sure to exhaust all dialogue. Now, it's not, I will say, it's not very practical for you to always be upgrading all the units. Sometimes you do not have the gold. Buy 50 liters of blue paint, get the 51st liter free. This is an ad for metal floors. Dude, the music for this game is so good. This is an ad for meat, handled carefully by the employees of Zone 1, which don't exist anymore. Our meat is preservatives free, guaranteed. This is an ad for protective metal railings. Look, we got rats. By Gilles de Reis, I'm not good at pronunciating words like this. Pronunciating. Jesus. Finally, a very mundane ghoul. Did it say light weakness to add-ons? And then Masu, a ghoul with furious chakra. I'm just fighting rats. I called them ghouls. I'm fighting rats. Alpha level up to 9. Your neckties are made from a synthetic fabric, based on plastic with a registered designs of origin, or designation of origin. Let's see here. Our plastic chairs are designed without any potentially dangerous edges. Now, you don't want to like be sitting down and then like, you know, get stuck by your plastic chair. Special sale on bottles of smoke. Get 7 for the price of 6. This is an ad for meat home deliveries. By the way, in case you didn't realize the area loops, build your walls out of metal. In the event of an attack, their sturdiness is certain. More rats. Another thing I don't recall is if there's a haste system in this game at all. Like if anyone cast haste. Since it's an active time battle kind of thing. But then lastly, the freshest air comes from our bottles of smoke. Make it make sense. Special discount on wave machines. Like the wave machines from like that you get like water parks and stuff like that like make the waves of an ocean. These are barrels full of liquid plastic. These are bottles of smoke. All right. I'm trying to remember the best way to go because I want to make sure I don't miss any items. I was about to ask like what these things were, and I realized it's a rat followed by 3 upside down ghouls or ghosts, phantoms. What are they called? Ectoplasmic entities. This takes me. Oh, all right. A Monday has been found. Another thing that prevents critical hits. A piece of Moloch's meat has been found. I love when games like this, which encourage exploration, feature like little wraparound paths that you don't expect, even though you've been doing it the entire game. Like, especially with this chest I just got with Moloch's meat. Like, man, how do I get up there? I can't do anything. And then you're like, oh wait, I can just walk over here. That's a whale. Who's ready for a whale of a time, guys? Whale. As I said, it's a whale. Marine mammal of the order Cetacea? Sedeckia? I don't know. $310 experience and 120 credits. I gotta remember the way I came. The looping environment makes it hard to keep track of where you have and haven't been. Another whale. One more hit, right? Yep. Get items so freely in this. I think I'm inadvertently continuing. Our mannequins are certified sharp edge free, and therefore you will not be hazardous to your health. I think I'm inadvertently progressing. I need to go in that door. Yep. Whoopsies. Is this advertisement not of such effectiveness defying the basic laws of mainstream marketing? For silky or fur, the pate from the fountains of Alma. Would you look at that? You know how to read. In any case, I'm glad to have found you. Perhaps you can help me shed light on the mystery which fate has placed before me. It turns out that my brother has been living in the zone for numerous years, having a particular affinity for cooler colors of the spectrum. Unfortunately, I have not succeeded in crossing his path. I have well tried to betake myself to the roof of the central library where he resides, but found the door closed. remaining as such even after long hours of intensive, repeated meowing and compulsive scratching. Therefore, my request is as follows. If at the bend of a corridor you happen to pass Valerie, give him my greetings. Okay. It has been a while since I played this, as I've mentioned numerous times before. I'm pretty sure there's like some choice-based things that you can do in the game. I'm lost. I could make a fire with the boxes to ward off the ghost, but that's too dangerous. Sir, do you need me to like help guide you out? Did I go this way? I did. This game looks cool. You love the simple art. Oh yeah, it's a very pretty game from like the late 2000s. I think 2008 is when the game came out. It was also made in RPG Maker, but like, yeah. But the simpleness of its art is what also leads to its creepiness. Because if I can get into a fight real quick. Like, all the enemies in this game are, like, very creepily hand-drawn. And since it isn't an RPG, it has random encounters, because of course it does. How are you doing today, Professor Chase? Yeah, look at these rats. Like, our characters for fighting is a baseballman and 2 circles. Like, or 2 onion rings. And we're fighting like giant rats. Like, you missed it earlier, but we were fighting giant babies. Like, it may be simple art, but it effectively does apply a slight horror tinge because of the way the enemies are drawn. You're doing good today, just several meetings today. A few people haven't shown up, so you're here. Oh, well, hi, welcome. Might disappear some if they arrive. No, that's okay. I appreciate any time anyone spends in my streams, even if it's only like a minute or 2. I do not remember where this Pedello spawns at. Oh, it spawns outside. If I think it's towards the park. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice. Like, one of the things that I say is that, like, no matter how much time you spend here, like, one of the nicest things you can ever give to me is your time. So I appreciate it no matter what. Lady, you're supposed to help someone do bomb calorimetry, a method to determine the calorie content of food. What? Wait, so what do you do? Are you kind of like a dietitian? The Minwu tunic has been found. You burn small food samples in a controlled environment and see how much the temperature of the chamber goes up. Huh. You're a professor of physical chemistry. Explain the professor part of your name. Physics of atoms and molecules. Interesting. I can't believe it. A whole professor in my stream. But seriously, that is really cool. Physical chemistry is... Well, poor child ain't getting that balloon back. From here, you will wait no more than 74 minutes. From here, you'll wait no more than 39 minutes. You get that a lot, I would imagine, so... Yeah. You love the pink color? Each area has its own unique color to it. And an interesting thing happens every time you clear a zone, which we touched on with Zone 1. And I will have to touch it on with Zone 2 as well at some point, but we won't actually finish Zone 2 today. We're going to be playing another game shortly here that is also pretty weird like this game, but it's not an RPG. What a terribly frightening place. Fortunately, there are no phantoms around here. Choosing between 3 attractions is too difficult a dilemma for me. Perhaps the room that lies beyond this door will cease to exist the moment I cross the doorstep. Ah yeah, Schrodinger's room. And I would fall endlessly into an abyss which in of itself does not even really exist. What a terribly frightening thought. When in doubt, stay here. Putting water inside a room is really a completely crazy concept. One can really see that we're in a theme park. Wait till he hears about bottled water. If you like this art style, there's another game that is more popular than this that is also really cool and also kind of quirky in its own right. That's also an RPG. It is called Omori. And it is a really cool game if you haven't heard of it. I'd rather look out there. This attraction looks too daredevilish for me. How do you spell it? Like that. It's all capitalized too. Yeah, no worries. It's a game that I highly recommend. It's a very fun RPG with a kind of like a somewhat dark story to it. It's less scary like this. You're just sitting in chairs. Oh, it's because you're surrounded by water. I'm scared of getting off while it's running. I feel like I'm going to vomit. That wouldn't be very wise. It's that chair there that I want. I'm just waiting for it to be finished. This is the way to the old roller coaster. It was made off lemons before it was completed. Yeah, this does have a similar art style. Yeah, I don't know if this game inspired the creation of Omori at all, but it's a game that like I played this like years and years and years ago before Omori even came out. But when I saw Omori and like the way that its art style is, it instantly made me want to play it, and I would definitely highly recommend it. This is the boss's office. I cannot let you enter unless you know him personally. But without proof, I might get in trouble. The remote is placed under the water to guide the bidello. Crew starts on the other end. No, wait. It's kind of hard to see, but you can actually see the pads in the water. So if you wanted to go to a certain way, somewhere like Pokemon. Well, I can't really do much about that at this one, now can I? Alright, right down here. Is there a way that... Not really. Oh, man. Hey, look, an inspiration card's been found. All right, time to do it again. Man, I love playing games like this, just because like it's games that people generally just haven't seen, which make them so much better in my opinion. Oh, dang it. Yeah, getting that balloon's kind of annoying. I wonder if I moved this. All right, I can actually see them better if I watch from the OBS screen. It's a little easier to see them. All right, there we go. Yeah, the other way I wanted to go was this way. Well, that didn't work out. Actually, it did. Haha. Whoops. Lever preventing access to the roller coaster. Leave it activated, please. Now we can go to the roller coaster that we weren't able to access. All right, we're going to save again. Oh, welcome. Play the balloon game. If you win, you get the grand prize. But if you lose, you might be sad, so be careful. Play the balloon game? Sure. Okay, here are the rules. It's easy. When it's your turn, you choose to pop 1, 2, or 3 balloons. When it's my turn, I'll do the same. The one who pops the last balloon loses the game. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay, let's start. I'll go first. It's your turn. It's my turn. All right, so... if I pop 1, he could pop also. Oh, I lose. Oh, I lose again. These are essentially like logic puzzles. Yeah, I lose again. Thankfully, this doesn't cost money to do. I've lost. No, that's impossible. After all, I've been cheating from the start. You cheated. You want to hurt me. Well, when you put it that way, yes, I do want to hurt you. But, you know, in a friendly way. You know, whenever you this is the Vizongbert, resident of the Bismarck with inappropriate manners. When you accuse me of cheating, of course I'm going to attack you, but I'm not going to mean to hurt you, you know? We're friends. We're playing a friendly game. Weren't you the one that said that, like, you'll get sad if you lose? I received a necktie. The grand prize was a necktie? Specters in the park, what a panic. I'm too scared, by golly, I'm too much scared. Alright. Got a piece of Abaddon's meat. Alright. I can't get over this wall, the specters are going to eat me. Oh, come on. No, stop running. I knew this would have closed this place, it's far too dangerous, far too much. I think they're freaking out because of all the popping of the balloons. Who are you? I thought the roller coaster had been closed down. Wait, why are you here then? If you ride it, you're entitled to a photo. I'll get back to that in just a moment. I'm sending Sky Pillar, guys. It's a statue of Zachary. Push it? No. All right, everybody, hands up. Here's your photo. A photo of you has been found. Found. You don't want to wear your tie here? Oh, well. A photo of me. There you go. Memories of the park. Remember to always smile and raise your hands when you're on the roller coaster. It's nice that there are subtle things that you can just do in this game for no reason. Oh, well. Hold on. Now you get to ride the roller coaster with the statue of Zachary. Remember, everyone, hands up. Here's your photo. A photo of Zachary's been found. Wow, you're lucky. You wrote it with the owner. There it is. All right. Hey, buddy. This is the boss's office. Is that a photo of the boss? And you're right next to him. On a roller coaster? But that's terribly dangerous. Well, at any rate, you're a friend of the boss, so you may enter. You shouldn't ride the roller coaster again. Who knows what could happen? Alright, I got the Taurus orb, the Libra orb, the Scorpio orb. Yep. These all increase stats. The Virgo orb, the Capricorn orb, and then lastly the Gemini orb. Once again, all things used to just raise your stats. What kind of chump do you take me for? You think I'm just going to use these items freely? Nah, we're going to save these. We're going to save them for way later. Alright, now that we're done side questing. As you may remember, I now have a necktie. And what's the last area we haven't been able to access? The residential area, because we didn't have a necktie. I don't know if I need to activate it here or later. Yes, here I can put on my tie. Good idea. I just happen to also have a hat. The residential area is for residents only. Imagine the panic of intruders ever sneak into our home. Yep. All the way up there. There is still time to repent for your omissions, miserable ingrates. Beg for my forgiveness at once, or you will return to limbo in an instant. Who is that talking? Pitiful cretins, I am here, right before you, ready to send you to hell. Well, are you prepared to offer apologies to your father and protector, you bunch of sops? There's nothing but an old cat over there. That could be dangerous. A cat? It has sharp claws. Yes, and then it can spread diseases. Have you heard that story before about the guy who got scratched by a cat? Yeah, he got cat scratch fever. Ah, I loathe you. I hate all of you. But where's that voice coming from? Someone who seems to be in a bad mood. Yes, he should just enjoy this place, so quiet and calm. Here, we're safe. But it was me who made you all this for you. Blah, blah, blah. Are you also blinded by your pathetic fear of life? This is quite strange, isn't it? That is enough. I'm going to teach you to respect me. 8 specters. Let's purge these impure beasts and fast. Get. Oh, I have to deal with that later. Alright, so this is the Porter Spectre. Saturated ectoplasmic incarnation. No weaknesses or resistances. Oh yeah, these also have a scannable thing. Though I don't remember if I can scan them. I know that wide angle scans at the beginning, but I just want to make sure. Yeah. Alright. I love the different battle music here too. It's probably because it's a time sequence. There's 7 phantoms remaining in the area. Yeah, you can't really dilly-dally too much in the area due to the fact that the timer goes even when you're reading. The only time it pauses when you pause the game or when you're in a fight, which is interesting. Because that would imply that each of these fights, in theory, takes a second. There are 6 phantoms remaining. There are still specters everywhere. Quick, save our... What? Save our... What do you say? They're going to find me. There's no place to hide. I don't want to be in pain. But please help find the bunker. You know, the code 1805 is the access code. Oops. Alright, so let me... It's gonna pause the game for a moment, but I want to type it down just in case. Oops. Honestly, I don't remember if I can do that after this area or not. So I should probably go do that real quick. I got run with grace now. There are 5 remaining. What? Okay, well, I guess that's not the code for this specific room. No, Bismarck is far too peaceful for this. Save us, for pity's sake, save us. I don't know why I sound like a sassy teen whenever I said that. The Spectre up there. It's just hiding in the boxes. No, no, I've done nothing, I pity. Wait, I didn't want to fight you. I don't even know if this guy's required for this. Please tell me you pity me. Well. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. All right, 4 remaining. This is far too much anxiety for my brain. It's going to explode. Oh, okay. Man transformed in front of my eyes. I had to take care of the trash. I did not deserve this. You didn't, but yet for some reason you decided you want. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking to people. They're already all freaking out. Killing them all, it just kind of seems a little mean. All right, 3 remain. But I won't talk to him anyway. My adrenaline level is rising. It's going to drown my nervous system and it's going to die. Oh, what? Wrong code. A piece of golden flesh, huh? Can I go behind this? All right, 2 minutes. Omega leveled up. And 2 remain. What do you have to say? Ah, specters, specters, specters everywhere. What do you have to say? I can't see anything. Help me. It's so horrible. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to talk to you because last time I fought the person that was... I'm going to talk to him. He might have a code to a bunker. No, leave me alone. I'll tell you anything. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that particular bunker. Too much responsibility to be stressful. This one. Yes, I'll give it to you right away. It's 1402. All right. 1402. And what about the last one? No, I don't know. Will there be a sequel off? What are you talking about? I spent too much time doing this. I probably won't get the final code that I want. What did it say? Stop moving. Where are the culprits? Who are the culprits? I can't. Ah! I'll have some saliva to shut with. Someone close the door from inside. It's dangerous out here. If I can't get in, the spectre will hurt me. Did I talk to you? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Alright. Hey buddy, how you doing? Alright, this is the last spectre. I didn't realize how short of a time 4 minutes felt. Like when an actual timer's going. When you're trying to find like codes. That's all the specters. I've purified this place, but this zone has not yet been freed of its true pest. Where can I find Japhet? Japhet? Who's Japhet? The cat who directs the specters. The cat? I don't understand. Anyway, we're really grateful that you helped us. That thing you have there, my bat? Yes, your bat. That's a mighty dangerous object. I'll have to ask you to leave the residential area and to give up your tie. You understand, of course, it's just a security measure. I'm embarrassed to admit, I admit that it appears that you need to your puppet's purifying intentions here, Dante. Valerie, my beloved brother, appears to have fallen off the rails of a level-headed consciousness and into the throes of uncontrollable madness. He pretends to be called Japhet, and besides being the royal representative, he has never been proclaims himself leader of the specters. 2 roles he has usurped, no doubt. Nobody in this world, I can assure you, has any control over the ectoplasms. Except perhaps for the Queen, but I have yet to find any tangible evidence or truthful testimony for this hypothesis. Be that as it may, Valerie has taken his place on the roof of the library, and although I suppose this could be but a coincidence, it seems that a crowd of phantoms is, perambulating the corridors of the same building. I believe that is a perfect mission for you, full of that gratuitous violence in which you seem to be joyfully delighting. Alright, I'm going to the library. I will follow you. Alright, I went in that bunker. So we're going to do this sequence again. So the code for this bunker should be 1402. Should be. As far as it's possible, the code could change. And obviously we can't get in the 3rd bunker because it's blocked by the one guy. Oh, whoop. Alright. So, what, 1402? Yep. Ah, they found me. They found me. No, go away. Mask of the Red Death. Wow, what an oddly specific book to just... Or, story to just kind of pull out of nowhere. I wanted the item. Ah, what terrible suffering. I'm Michael Bat. This is my attack power by another 3. I feel like this is the only one that did that the entire time we were fighting here earlier, wasn't it? This is the only one that's split into multiple pieces like this. All right, after we finish this section, I'm going to save right outside the gate to the residential area, and we'll wrap up off for today. Sorry, we're going to be doing the section again. And sorry, I'm going to be beating up all the people that I beat up before. But you see that they've already gone insane, so to ensure the well-being of the other residents, the other inhabitants, we probably should, cleanse the area, There's probably other items that I've missed here, but it'll be fun. Okay. Yep. 6 remaining. I had to fight you too, right? Yeah. I love that, like, just a random NPC in the residential area asks if there'll be a sequel to Off. Will there be a sequel to Off? Huh? I don't think you had to fight you, right? Yeah. All right, so yours was 1805. I guess I didn't really need the golden flesh again, but let me space this out again so I have more spaces whenever we do puzzles for the game next time. Did we talk to you? Oh yeah, you can't see anything, and there was no items in here, right? Yeah, just scout the passwords. Do 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 do. I don't think we've talked about the soundtrack to this game as much as we probably should. Oh, hey, look, he multiplied. But, like, the music for this game is so good. It fits the mood of so many different things. This also does feel like a boss theme that could also work, but it does fit the frantic, like, nature of, like, trying to, like, beat so many specters at a time limit. Oh, in case the other iconography in the game wasn't obvious, look at the name of, like, look at other names for the stuff that he has, right? Michael Bat, Harold Bat, Emmanuel Bat, Nicholas David. Like, a lot of it is obviously, once again, based within a certain belief system. The poor, the poor resident that's been running away from the same ghost the entire time for the past 2 minutes. Oh, Alpha leveled up this time. Requisite bracket. I don't, did alpha level last time? All the burnt have been purified. A Sunday has been found. Wait. That didn't, wait. That didn't happen last time, did it? I think it just said that I cleared all the spirits the first time. I think this time it said it. Oh, right, because I didn't go in the one bunker. Right. I didn't go in the one bunker, so I didn't be that burnt specifically to get the Michael bat. Okay. But hey, I got a Sunday. Yep. Yep. I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing different in the text. Your tie has been lost. I love how they're like, yeah, you're not a resident here because you have a bat. Okay. So Sunday, it prevents poison. And it would be kind of funny to make it so that way the person who cures poison can't get afflicted with poison. Alright. So we're gonna save here. And we're gonna go back to the main menu. Yeah, so we leveled up quite significantly. We leveled up 5 times and gotten pretty far into the story so far. Or into Zone 2 anyway. I believe when we continue this next time, we'll be proceeding into Zone 3, I believe. But also revisiting back into Zone 2's cleanse state. Didn't know I could run to Sugar or Sucra, or whatever her name is, like super early. I thought I had to wait till like near the end of the game before she showed up. I didn't realize she was just like, hey, you want to fight me at the very beginning of the game and lose? Yeah, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the YouTube video for this. So with that, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed more of Off, essentially most of Zone 2 and the Cleanse Zone 1. With that, thank you all for coming. I'll bid you all adieu, and Memento Mori. Have a good one, YouTube.